incorrect, that's one of those negative words. You're putting the blame on the user. You screwed up, you did something bad. Or like incompatible browser detected. That's computer lingo, you know? Is what you know, plain Swedish for incompatible browser is that de här grejerna funkar inte ihop. That's how we say incompatible. Does not work together good. So, yeah, get rid of tech lingo, don't use negative words, put the blame on yourself, not on the user, and clearly identify the error. So the user knows what to correct. Don't be too clever on wording. So, like, the best thing is to do what Craig did. He just takes away all the error messages. He just try to figure out what the user really wants to do and just do it. But if you have to deliver error messages, this is how we can do it. And also give the user a hint of how the problem can be solved. I think this is a really good one. I searched for London with 2 Ds on purpose because I was researching this article I wrote. And it basically says, it gave me like, we are not sure what location you are searching. We are not sure. It's like, you did nothing wrong, but we're kind of stupid around here, so we haven't figured it out yet. So you can check from any of these top ones, or you can try a new search. That's a very friendly, easy way of doing it. And it also, in the beginning, it says what happened. What went wrong here? You enter 2 Ds in one. 6, tracking error messages in Google Analytics. Now we're going back to the Google Analytics thing. We had a client here. I wasn't able to get the permit to show some of this stuff, so I'm just going to tell you it was a client. And basically, we were doing a new landing page for one of their products, and we released a new one. And we couldn't A/B test, but we were hoping like conversion rates were going to go up. Instead, it went down. And we were looking at it, and then as we were looking at it, we had some sort of anecdotal evidence that there was a lot more error messages being delivered. More times when we went to the page ourselves, we saw that, oh, there's something wrong here. You had some problems. So we asked them, are there more errors? They said no, there are not more errors. But it looks like there are more errors. No, there are not. Okay, we think you should track these error messages in Google Analytics. We don't have to. It's all in the log. It's on the file. It's on the service in the log file. We don't need to. We really insist. I think it even went up all the way to the CEO of the company. Like, we insist on you putting error message tracking in Google Analytics. So, and we got it in. So when the error message was delivered, that made an impression in Google Analytics. And then what happened was that the validation of the personnummer was, instead of saying, this is not the way to do it, it said, site is down, come back later. So basically, and these are the effects. This is what happened. As you can see, there were, coming to this effect here, was 8,000 people. Out of those, look at the numbers here. 2,000 got this error message, which was actually not an error. So, and here's another. So these two, look, that makes 4,000. It's almost half of the visitors who got those 2 error messages, which didn't have to be there. And when we found it, it took just a couple of days to fix it, and then conversion rates started going up. So tracking your error messages in Google Analytics, I think, is one of those long tail of conversion things that you can do. So it is somewhere on the log, on the files, but it can be hard to find it. This really helped this client. Never tell users that they are done. So you gotta be, ooh, I didn't get the new shark, Benny. I had Benny working all night, putting like a conversionista C on the shark. I'll post it later. So never tell users they are done. You gotta be like conversion sharks. You gotta be always swimming. If you stop, you sink to the bottom and you die. So basically, here's a question you need to be asking. At every point in your conversation with a customer, prospect, someone, what do you want them to do next? I think a lot of people, they just let go. Oh, you signed up for the newsletter? Thank you very much. You're coming to our conference? Great. You know, and then they let go. What do you want them to do next? And here's a little thing that we did. I'm not saying that this is like super genius or whatever. We said, like, here's the email that goes out. Dear blah, 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 blah. You're just about to go to the biggest, best conference on this. Like, tweet how smart and fast you are, because this was like early on in the process. So, and then all the stuff people are looking for, it's down here, it's clearly identifiable. But before that, we're telling them to tell the world how fast they are. You all saw this. And we got a lot of tweets going on this one. Not a lot of people do that. They just, here's your confirmation. Thank you very much. So, here's some other tweets around it. So, I'm also thinking that, are you saying thank you when you could be saying congratulations? There's this famous book called The Thank You Economy. If I say thank you to you, it means you did me a service. You did something for me. If I say congratulations, it means you did something for yourself. This was good for you, not for me. So I'm thinking a lot of time, could you be saying congratulations when you're saying thank you? It's just an idea. Maybe some psychologists have the answer to this. 8, tell users that they're not. Here's Einar. I always try to get a picture of my kids. He's 4 years old. This little box he has there, that's the typical stuff you get to your home when you order something on the internet. Looks really exciting, doesn't it? Yeah? It's probably from this company, or maybe from the other one. I don't really know. So this is, we're talking about the unboxing moment, you know? Ship stuff arrives at your home and you're really excited about it, and then it's one of those brown cardboard boxes. So some people that do this better. I think there's somebody from InClub here today. I saw it. Yeah. Okay. So InClub they do. So it says thank you. Maybe you should be saying congratulations. I don't know. But look at all these languages, and it's like it's not rocket science to make. I mean, what is the cost of having some nice graphics on that bag versus having a white bag? I mean, I don't know what the cost of ink is really, but I don't think it's very high. So, and of course this fruit company, they do this the best, you know. Is that when you open that box, oh man, that is so nice. So basically I'm thinking what will happen to this, I'm not going to say, I did so many swear words in the morning, so I'm not going to say this one. But you've probably heard about this, it's called, in the US it's called rap rage. Basically what this thing does, if you know about retailing, what this thing does, it protects the goods because it's like you can't get into it, so it can't be wet and all this bad stuff that can happen to it. It prevents people from stealing all the parts in it, right? And it's easy transportable and it's see-through, so when you hang it, you can see the product clearly. Now all that stuff is very good when you sell things in a store, but this stuff is shipped to my home now. So just think about in the future what will happen to packaging, because you don't need the tampering thing. It can probably protect it from water in another way, and you don't need to see the product because you're going to unpack it in your home. So probably all the stuff that is happening here will seriously impact how products are packaged. But I don't know the answer. Nobody knows the answer to that. But that's a really interesting question. So because we were late, I rushed a little bit. So basically, here's the summary. You can read a little bit when I talk. But are all these important? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but the point here is that we're all doing small things every day which we are not thinking about. But by instead, like Craig is saying, putting ourselves in the customer's shoes, trying to, when I do things, I try to stand behind myself and watch what I'm actually doing, thinking like, what is going on here? And like looking out for all these small details and just enhancing them and improving them every day. I think that can get you a long way to improving in both your business and the customer experience. This list is not important. There are other more important lists. What's important is the mindset. The mindset of the conversion shark who's always swimming. You never give up. So I always have this one. People forget what you say, but they remember how you made them feel. So I'm hoping to make you feel excited about this.